Hello students, this is the continuation of the previous video, that is your capacitance. So in previous video we have discussed about the capacitance. Now in this video we are going to find the expression of the capacitance of a parallel plate capacitor with dielectric slab and the capacitance of a parallel plate capacitor with a conducting slab. Now what is dielectric? Dielectric means it is the insulator which does not allow to flow the charge, but it permits to exert the electrostatic force, either force of attraction or force of repulsion. Now if you take the example of some molecules, polar or non-polar molecules, we know that polar molecules are what? Which negative and positive are separated, which has a permanent electric dipole. But non-polar molecules is your in which the positive and negative is coincide and it has no permanent electric dipole moment. Now if you have a parallel plate capacitor, or you can say if you are inserting these non-polar molecules to the electric field. So as soon as you are inserting this, their positive negative will separate it. This negative will come here, positive here, and here also near the negative plate it will be positive, and here further surface it will be positive. So non-polar molecules becomes, it is polarized whenever we insert them in a electric field, and that case is called as a polarization. The phenomenon in which the non-polar molecules becomes polarized, that is called as a polarization, and this concept we are using in the dielectric slab. That is dielectric slab. In a dielectric slab it does not flow the charge, but it permits to exert the electrostatic force. Now let's draw the figure for this expression. Parallel plate capacitor, positive plate, negative plate. Draw one dielectric slab of thickness T, and the distance between the plate is your D. Now if you see here, it is a dielectric slab, so it has a dielectric constant K. So dielectric constant K is what? Electric field in the presence of vacuum to the electric field in the presence of medium. So EM we can write as a E naught by K. Now here is a positive, so dielectric slab, here it will be induces the negative and here it will induce the positive, and the direction of the lines of force will be positive to negative, here also positive to negative, and here also it pass positive to negative in the opposite direction, positive to negative. Now in this figure it is clear that in the dielectric slab the charges are not flowing from one point to another point, it only exerts the electrostatic force, that is your force of attraction, because here all are created as the opposite charges, positive and negative. Now let's start. Here see, if you see this is a thickness, so what will be the part of containing air? I mean to say, we have to see the part where the air is present in the parallel plate capacitor. So air is present only in the portion of D minus T. So in the D minus T portion, the air is present. So what we have to do? We have to first find the potential difference across the plates of a parallel plate capacitor. So that is V is equal to, now this is very important, once you can write this V, it means your half expression is solved. Now V is what? Just see here, d minus t. So we know that V is equal to what? Electric field into distance. Now what is the electric field here? It is E naught. Naught means electric field in presence of air or vacuum. So V is equal to E naught d minus t. Okay. So at this portion, which portion? Where only the air is present, for that portion the potential difference will be E naught into d minus t. That is from the formula V equal to E into d. Now plus, because here one more potential is created. Where? Inside the dielectric slab. Inside the dielectric slab also we have positive and the negative. So what will be here? EM. Why I am writing here M? Because dielectric slab is considered as a medium. So which medium? Dielectric medium. So EM into T, because the distance for the dielectric will be only the thickness of the parallel thickness of the dielectric slab. So just see again, V is equal to E naught d minus t. E naught means electric field when the air is present or vacuum is present, and the distance where the air is present. In which distance air is present? D minus t. D minus t plus EM into T. EM means the dielectric medium. This one, this inside the slab. EM. I can write here also EM. EM into T. T means the distance till where the medium is present. That is the thickness of the dielectric slab. So EM into T. So this is E naught d minus t plus EM, what we can write? E naught by K into T. Take the E naught as a common, d minus t plus t by K. Now what is E naught for the parallel plate capacitor? E naught is equal to sigma by epsilon naught. So sigma by epsilon naught d minus t plus t by K. So what is sigma? Sigma is your surface charge density. So surface charge density is what? Charge per unit area. So it is Q by A. So this is Q by A epsilon naught T minus T plus T by K. So once we get the potential difference across the plate, our problem is solved. Now just use the definition of the capacitance. What is the definition of, by definition of capacitance? By definition of capacitance, we can write C is equal to Q by V. So Q by V is what? Q by A epsilon naught D minus T plus T by K. So Q get cancelled. So A epsilon naught by T minus D minus T plus T by K. So this is your capacitance of a parallel plate capacitor when the dielectric slab is present between the parallel plate capacitor. What is A epsilon naught D minus T plus T by K. Now this expression, if your D is equal to T. If suppose, if in exam it gives what will be the capacitance of a capacitor if the thickness of the dielectric slab is equal to the distance between the parallel plate capacitor. That is D is equal to T. So just write here C is equal to A epsilon naught by D minus D plus D by K. So D get cancelled. So C is equal to K times A epsilon naught by D. So this is K. What is A epsilon naught by D? C naught. So C is equal to K times the capacitance of a parallel plate capacitor when the air or vacuum is present between the plate. And this expression is very, very important to solve the conceptual question. So the capacitance for any medium, dielectric medium or any other medium, it is always K times the capacitance of the capacitor of a parallel plate capacitor when the air is present. So in this way you can define the dielectric constant in terms of capacitance also. That is K is equal to Cm by C naught. And this is also very, very important formula. That is dielectric constant in terms of capacitance is the ratio of the capacitance in medium to the capacitance in vacuum. Now see the next topic. Your next topic is your capacitance of a parallel plate capacitor with a conducting slab. Conducting slab, we know that in the conducting slab, inside the conductor, electric field is 0 because all the charges are lying at the surface. But in the dielectric slab, the electric lines of force is also transmitted inside the dielectric slab. So that is the main difference between the dielectric slab and the conducting slab. Let's draw the figure for this. Conducting slab. Okay, I'll draw here conducting slab. And same here conducting slab, it will goes to the, this is the positive plate. So near here it will be negative will be induced. This is the negative plate of the capacitor. So positive charge will be induced at the surface of the conducting plate. So conducting plate of take the thickness as same T. But here the electric field is equal to 0. Now what to do? Same, first of all we have to find the electrostatic potential across the plate of the conductor. So right, V is equal to E, here will be E naught into again which portion the vacuum is present? D minus T. So D minus T. So this is the D minus T plus the electric field inside the conductor. It will be 0. But here E naught D minus T plus Em into T, because inside the dielectric field, electric field is not 0. There the electric field comes due to the polarization. That is why dielectric slab always permits the charge to exert a electrostatic force. So V equal to E naught D minus T. So V is equal to E naught D minus T. Again E naught is what? Sigma by epsilon naught D minus T. What is sigma? Q by A epsilon naught D minus T. Now once you get the potential difference, that is electrostatic potential, now what to do? You have to use definition of capacitance. So with the help of definition of capacitance, C is equal to Q by V. So Q by V will be Q A epsilon naught D minus T. Q get cancelled. A epsilon naught D minus T. So this is the expression for the capacitance of a parallel plate capacitor when the conducting slab is present between the plates. So hope these two topics are clear to all of you. Thank you.